Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Because it's time to right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Welcome to another daily live motivation stream. I'm your host, Kaufman, and we're going to try to get in some writing today. We're going to be doing not one, not two, but three writing sprints in the brand new streaming studio. So we're going to see, once again, welcome to the community. I'm Kaufman. I'm on a daily mission to help the writers of the world with the process, lifestyle, and mindset that it takes to be a writer. And we are trying out the new streaming software and studio this week. So stay tuned. We're going to see how this works. All right, let me go check out the view on YouTube, see what it looks like. All right, perfect. So it looks like it's crystal clear on my end, which means that you guys should be seeing it crystal clear as well. So it does look pretty good. Excellent. I was like, no issues today. I know. You know what's funny? I'm seeing your guys' chat here. And now that I have all of your chat in stream in the studio, that's great. But still, I still don't get the cool emojis that show up in the YouTube chat. So maybe one of these days. Welcome, my friends. Let me just welcome y'all into the stream. Elizabeth, great to have you in here, my friend. Welcome. I just wrote a sadness dip recipe. I was like, what is a sadness dip recipe? Interesting. Hey, what's up, ML? Welcome, Calvin. Good to see you in here. Valerie, welcome to the stream. Glad to see y'all. Absolutely, my friend. ML, you're like, hopefully we are having a good day. You know, fingers crossed, right? We're testing out the streaming studio this week. So once again, hopefully all goes smooth. Today's going to be our first day in doing the writing sprints in the new studio. So what we're going to do, we're going to be doing 3 writing sprints. We'll start off with the 25-minute one and get right into it. And then we'll hang out on the break and we'll chat a little bit. Y'all know, you guys know what the setup and the vibe is. So let's get into the first writing sprint. And keep in mind, whether you're brainstorming, writing, or editing, it's all part of the process. Whether you're working on a book cover or working on something for the author portion of it, that's part of the development process. Of course, we want to make sure we try to get in some writing today as well. So let's queue up the writing stream software. There we go. Perfect. So I have that all set on my end. I was like asking myself, do I like that, as I kind of play around with the different style? All right, well, I might mess around a little bit with the layout of it, but I am all ready. So I want to be able to get into our sprint for the day. As you can see, I have the 25 minutes on the clock, and we have ours, like, where's the writing? There's the writing. I was like, this direction. Here's the writing on this direction. During the sprints, due to popular request, as requested by you guys, we will bring the chat back up during the break. So let's hop into our first writing sprint. Let's see. This will be the first official writing sprint of the new channel. Hey, what's up, Courtney? Like, sad panda, the stickers don't show up on screen. Comments. I know. We didn't get that on in StreamYard either. It was hopeful. But for some reason, so emojis will show up, but it's the sticker, something to do with the in-stream. That's interesting. I'm going to need to play around with that and see why. Interesting. So let's hop straight into our first writing sprint. I'll mess around. We'll see what we'll do. So 25 minutes on the clock, and I think I have the music. I'm ready. Are you ready? So let's do it, because it's time to... I don't know, which one do we do? It's like, there's so many options now. All right, well, we're going to play around with different options today. Let's do it, because it's time to right now. Writing timer done. Writing timer all done. Writing sprint done. Congrats, congrats, congrats. I feel like that was awesome. I was like, okay, let's see. I will Have to think about adding an in-sprint timer. All right. Wonderful. Oh, how are you guys doing? All right, we're taking a break. I guess that's not something I thought about. I didn't think about adding the timer to this studio setup. I kind of like seeing the chat though. How did that sprint treat all y'all? Were you guys able to get some progress that time? I know I felt pretty good about it myself. I felt like I started it and then I definitely got distracted there as I'm getting used to the studio setup, playing around with logistics. So you guys all did a much better job than I am. And then I am getting back into it. I actually feel confident I can finish this chapter today. But welcome, my friends. You know what's funny, Maggie? I saw you hop into the stream and your comment, I love bookcases, but I really don't want that bookcase. That cracked me up so much that you just happened to, right when you came in, was when I had the bookcase comment. For those of you guys who were here for the reading the other day, I decided to really play into this bookcase as one of these just like miscellaneous cannibal members in this village, and the bookcase is the guard. I realized the bookcase is going to be the guard. I'm like, what better like imagery for this cannibal village as like Scarecrow and Crow and all them are trapped in a cage. Oh man, I had this line here. Wide shadows cast upon the bookcase's massive form. The puddle of drool pooling at its bottom felt like an ocean. Those bookless eyes, wide open, still fixed on Scarecrow. Or was the bookcase asleep? Did bookcases sleep? Oh, that cracked me up so much. All right, let's see what we got here. And welcome. I know I saw a couple of you guys hop into the stream. Let's see. I tried a different style. I realized I didn't like that white on black banner at the bottom as much. Let's see, what is this one? That one is all right. Let's see what these comments look like. Nil, welcome, by the way. I saw you hop in. Oh yeah, no, that one's way too big. It's like that one is way too big. So it's like I kind of like this one. I mean, this is the one that everyone liked, but the only problem is that the ticker banner doesn't show up very well, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. And I saw a couple more. Courtney, 416 words. Nice, 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 nice. Able to get some work done. Calvin, nice. ML, I love this. You're like, Courtney, are you directing? Absolutely. You know what? Now that Courtney's here in the Right Now community in the streams, Courtney is running the show over here. I'm just a humble writer. Oh, it cracks me up. Maggie, like 3 pages transcribed. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Sounds like you guys are making some good progress. Eli, what's up, my friend? I just got here, but I was reading something awesome before. Yeah, what were you reading? Would love to hear more. You're like, Nil, Crystal Ball Story up to W2 in tournament. Got a 5-on-1 story feedback for a work in progress tonight. Well, sounds intense. Sounds like you're making some great progress on your storytelling, my friend. That's actually really, really cool to see. Let's see, holistic. Yeah, I imagine twins. Wow, Val, that sounds like you're getting some good progress on your stuff, at least. Sounds like you're definitely getting some good progress on your stuff. So that's definitely really, really cool. Let's see. Like royal blue is more fitting for the Right Now brand. It is. I do agree with that. I do completely agree with the blue color scheme. I think the only thing I ask myself is that bottom as legible on the bottom for new viewers. When I look at this one, that's just easier. It's just easier for people to see if I want them to read up the ticker. And then the comments. The only thing it's just the comments are harder. The banner is better, but the comments are harder. Whereas the first version, the comments are better, but the banner is not as good. So I might go back and forth. Let's see. ML, good question. You're like, in screenwriting on the action line, do you use present tense? In screenwriting on the action line, do you? Yes. Yep. The anytime there's an action, Let's see. For example, the character. Let's see. Dialogue. Character says this. Action. Character runs and does the thing. Character does the action. All action. Most scripts. Let me think if there is exceptions. No, yeah, almost most scripts, the action is in the present tense because you have to think about it. The reason it's present tense is because somebody is reading the script to then ask themselves, how do I film this visually? Somebody's not going to be filming something in the past tense or in the future tense. Now, let's say somebody's doing like a flashback scene, even though it's a flashback, is technically story-wise it's in the past tense. Film-wise, it's all still happening in the present moment. So present tense all the way, ML. Great question. Hey, what's up, Mary? You're like paused phase, taking a little breather from writing. That's totally happens to the best of us, my friend. Eli, you're like, Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. I read for like 4 hours straight, which is insanely rare for my ADHD self. That's awesome. Sounds like you're getting some good progress on your end. That's actually really cool. Let's see. Black ink or blue ink is the writerly question. You know what? Ain't that the truth? Although, one thing I don't like, I need to have these comments show up a little longer. Let's see. Let's go to comments. Let's do them at 15 seconds. I was like, I like now that I can actually, I love that I have more flexibility over a lot of these things. You're like, Courtney, you're like, the white is larger and easier to see. Yeah, like comment wise, the white is much easier to see. But like now it's like banner wise. Yeah, and it's really just the banner. I didn't think about that before when I did the poll yesterday with the banners. Right. But now I see this. Yeah, it's like now comments are harder to see, but now the banner is. So I'm gonna have to go back and forth. I don't. Maybe I might. If there's a, I might have to see if there's some type of plugin actually to give me some different styles. There might be with this new studio. So thank you all for the feedback. We're just trucking along here. Yeah, the banner has a slightly green and gray tint. If it was a pure blue, the white text would be starker. Yeah, that's why. That's completely why. Unfortunately, the color scheme of the banner, yeah, the color scheme's out of my control. They're like preset ones in the studio. All right, beautiful. So that is the timer. I'm gonna have to ask myself if I want to add a spot for the timer during the breaks, so that way people can see how long the timer is. But where are we at? Maybe I'll try that for the next one. But where are we at? So what we're going to do, we're going to hop into our second writing sprint. Hopefully get a little more progress. I'm going to stay focused this time. I need to get through this chapter. I can't procrastinate all stream. But if you are enjoying the stream, follow and subscribe. We're here every day with the Right Now community. Whether you want daily writing sprints, you just want writing shenanigans, or we got all our cool comment section all together here on the screen, this is the place. So make sure to tap that follow or subscribe button and you'll be alerted when we go live. All right, wonderful. So let's hop into our second writing sprint. Let's see what we did. We did 25 minutes for the first one. The second one, let's go. Yep, 35. We're going to go 35 minutes for the second one because I believe in us. Let's do 35 minutes. All right, and let's throw that on the screen. Perfect. All right. So I think I am all ready. Let's try to be proactive. Kaufman's not going to get distracted this time unless he does. And our musical playlist, I was only able to add a few of the other music playlists to this studio. So I won't be able to alternate too much. I need to go find and locate the others, the backups that I had for the others. So we'll see what we have today, but I am all set. So let's do this for writing sprint number 2. And I need to do this. Let's see if I can. 35. Perfect. right, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Oh, the banner did not update for some reason. Let's go 35. All right. Such a learning experience. So I think I got all that. I think I got it. All right. So let's hop into our second writing sprint and then we'll hop back on the break after the sprint. I believe in us. Let's do it. And I am all ready. So whether you are brainstorming, writing, or editing, that's all part of the process. Come join us because it's time to write now.
show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Writing timer done. Writing timer done. Let's see. What are we at? All right. Let's start another break. All right. And we are back. How did that writing sprint treat you? Were you able to make any progress that time? Hopefully. I know I was feeling pretty good about that. I was actually got myself to be consistent with revising that next section. I was like, I think I might be struggling a little bit this evening. It is definitely evening for most of us by now. So, yeah, I'm feeling. Oh, man. I'm definitely feeling the struggle this today for some reason with the writing. But as my motto stands, when you don't feel like writing, write anyways. As we do. Oh man. So definitely let's see. What do we got here? I know. I'm not familiar with all the sounds in the studio, and I have it set to playlist. So it randomly just started playing the next round of beats that were in there. It was kind of funny. That countdown noise was really interesting. Hey, what's up, Brain? Welcome, my friend. Good to see you in the stream. Elizabeth, nice. 297 words. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Were you guys able to get any progress on your end? I was like, I don't actually know how many. Let's see, how many words did I get that time? Yeah, I mean, I think I did about 500 words of revising that time, give or take. So nothing horrible. Nice. Elizabeth getting 297 words though is awesome. Making some progress. Looks like Calvin's in the same boat over here. Like a couple hundred more words. We all trying to make some progress over here. You know, one word at a time. Nice, Maggie. You're like loaded the dishwasher and cleaned the kitchen after dinner. Now the space is all clean for you to get some more writing in. Have to get all the dinner shenanigans and craziness cleaned up. I feel that. Elizabeth, you're like MC Wood, her missing sisters. Yeah, that definitely sounds like an interesting plot line for sure. It sounds like you're doing a lot with siblings trying to find each other. I know I'm doing something very similar with Last Scarecrow, where all of the characters are lost in the world and trying to find the individuals and themselves which have been lost. They've all been lost in this crazy world, the lands of the last. Yeah, what an interesting dynamic for sure. Let's see, what do we got here? All right. And I was like, oh well, maybe. There we go. Interesting. So I kind of got it here. All right, let's go back to this one. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about this. I need to just keep pushing. I'm like getting tired. I feel it for some reason. I think today is definitely one of those days where I'm just having an off day with writing. Like I'm not feeling the writing vibe as much, but I'm still pushing myself into it. It's actually not, it's a little easier because I'm kind of revising and luckily I don't have to worry about rewriting anything today, which is a huge plus. Revising is a little bit of an easier haul when compared to writing stuff. Let's see. Penumbra. You're like back to transcribing instead of procrastinating by baking a lemon cake. I do not need a cake. I do not need a cake. I think it sounds like you do need a cake. As the saying goes, let them eat cake. Yeah, so I'm asking myself, what do I have? How much of this chapter do I still have left to complete on my end? So we have the characters. We have Scarecrow, Crow, and Pebble. Crow is literally being carried over to go roast over a fire. Pebble disappeared and said she is going to go find their things. Whether or not we believe her, I think that's anyone's guess. And then Scarecrow, not fully trusting Pebble, called out to the little doll-like creature Cloth, who responded. Yeah. Okay, I just thought of something funny. I think I know how I'm going to. I think I know how I'm going to update this next little section, actually. All right. And let's see. Courtney, like chapter 4 is done and planning for chapter 5. For chapter 5 done. So now to start. I know that always helps. It's good that you do some planning as well, my friend. I know I am literally such a planner. You guys always see what I do with my outlines and all my craziness. Oh man. Yeah, what are you gonna do? All right. So I think I feel pretty good about where we're at so far. Let's hop in another writing sprint. I am really pushing myself. I think because I'm still pushing myself, I think we'll do another 35 minutes. I think I'll do 35 minutes as the third sprint. I'm fine with that. Since I can feel the struggle. The struggle is real today. But you know what? We're just going to power through. We're going to power through and do what we do. That is the vibe. Yeah. All right. I believe in us. So I see it here. I was like, there we go. Oh yeah, I guess I can just do that technically and show the clock. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. Nice. Well, there's that. So looks like we are all set with this timer. And yeah, let's do it. Let's kick off into the third writing sprint, We'll do 35 minutes again. Writing sprint number 3 of 3. We'll see what music we get this time. So, yeah. I'll have to make sure to add the other music playlist back into the studio tomorrow. Oh, and it'll be interesting to see with writers group too, because we'll have all the writers in tomorrow as well. Yeah, interesting. Well, all right. So I think that's what we got. Let's get back into it. I am ready to try and push myself, like fingers crossed. Hopefully Kaufman can get into gear. All right, let's see what we got here. So I think I am all ready. I think I'm back in the vibe. Let's push ourselves. Let's make a final push. 35 minutes on the clock for sprint number 3. I believe in you. And I hope that I believe in me today. So we'll see what happens. All right. And whether you are brainstorming, writing, or editing, that's all part of the process. Come join us because it's time to write now. Writing sprint done. Writing sprint done. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I'm glad we were able to get another writing sprint. All right, there we go. Boom. Excellent. How did that writing sprint treat you? Were you able to get some progress on your stuff that time? I feel like I was. I definitely did best on that last sprint. I was starting to get into it a little bit, which was good. And then I looked at how much I had left. I have about the last 5 pages of the chapter. So I just need to revise the escape. I adjusted I made some adjustments to the minor character, to the cloth character on there, on how Scarecrow escapes. And I thought it would be actually interesting because I'm tying it back into the Dr. Fox character. I think it'll be fun. So very, very happy. How did that sprint treat you? I was like, let's see, how many words did I get? Would love to hear. So let's see, how much? I was like, I didn't feel as good today as I wanted to, but I mean, I made progress, but I just didn't make as much as I really hoped to today. Yeah, I would say that I really probably revised maybe about 600 to 800 words today. So it was all right. Let's see. And it looks like we got some good word counts here. Elizabeth, 320 words. Congrats, my friend. Calvin, I finished with 810 words total for the night. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Great way to end off the night. Courtney, 820 words. Wow, both of you guys right at the 800 range. And you guys did just a little bit above me. Really nice. I'm glad that I'm not the only one trying to make some progress today. I feel pretty proud of all of us. So, you know what? Bit by bit. Awesome. So with that being said, I don't have my outro stuff in here yet, but as I think towards creative writing on the morrow, I was like, well, I guess that's probably an easy one. Let's see, creative writing on the morrow. All right, there we go. And we will create that. There we go. So as we think towards creative writing on the morrow, what do we have in store? So I'll be back tomorrow with our Right Now Writers group. And it'll be interesting. This will be the first time I'm having the most guests in this new studio setup. So it might be a learning experience, but I'm super stoked about it. We'll be back at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern for our weekly Wednesday night writers group as we join other members of the community and we just chat all things writing and we see what shenanigans and craziness we can get into and maybe get a little bit of work done with each other. So there's that. And don't forget, if you missed out on this Sunday's podcast, on the Create Right Now podcast, social media for writers, definitely go check it out. Linked down in the YouTube description down below. It was a phenomenal podcast with author and author tuber Emma Bennett as we explored how to build a social media presence for writers who just don't feel like, or for writers who'd much rather be writing than dealing with social media. So it was a great episode. Make sure to catch it if you missed it out on the replay. And yeah, I feel pretty good. And nice, Elizabeth. Yeah, I got to chapter 8. Bazinga. Sounds like we were all made some progress today. And definitely don't forget to tap that like button on the way out. Help us show the algorithm that writing streams are cool. But unfortunately, that brings us to the end of the stream. Don't forget, words are wind, but stories are forever. I'm Kaufman, and I'll catch you on the morrow. Stay creative, writers.
Right now.
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 Because it's time to write now.
Right